Tell us about the politics of Japan now at the moment. The current government, I presume, is continuing to pursue Abe-san's legacy. Does the tragedy here galvanize the Japanese people further in their determination that, as you say, aggression from China should not be tolerated, and that these relationships with Australia, the United States, India, and the Quad, and other friendly powers in the region, that these must continue to secure his legacy?
I think the name of the game here is free and open Indo-Pacific. This is a word coined by Abe-san. Abe-san was determined to uphold the rule of law in this region, or even across this region. And as far as Japanese public is concerned, I think the situation of Ukraine has dramatically changed the mindset of many Japanese, especially with regard to the importance of defending our own country. So all in all, led by leadership of politicians like Abe Shinzo, I think Japanese people's security mindset is transforming to a more practical and realistic way.
Rita.
Well, I just want to ask about the firearm used here. It's been reported it was a homemade firearm. Firearm crimes are relatively rare in Japan. Do you see this is going to fundamentally change how Japanese politicians campaign and the access the public has to them? Are they going to be behind screens now, have security separating crowds from the politicians going forward?
I think so. I think this is despicable act, and this should be condemned in the strongest possible terms. And yes, you are right in pointing out Japan has one of the strictest, gun control laws, and this kind of gun violence is quite unusual compared with other advanced countries. But that said, I mean, what happened has happened. So we are going through soul searching and humble self-reflections as to what went wrong. And I was once in the police force in Japan, and I have no doubt when it comes to commitment of dedication of many in the Japanese police force. But that said, people are wondering, was there anything they could have done more, they could have done better? So in addition to gun control, the way to secure the safety of VIPs, dignitaries, I think there are many issues to be discussed in the near future.
Ambassador Yamagami-san, thank you so much for talking to us here on Outsiders this morning. Thank you for your time and your insights, and please pass on to the people of Japan the thoughts of the Australian people. We certainly have appreciated his wise leadership over the years. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And personally, I'm so touched by outpourings of well wishes and the message of condolence and compassion coming from all the people from all way of life in Australia, including current former Prime Minister, business people, journalists, think tankers. We are so moved, and this shows the achievement Abe-san did for the promotion of relationship between Australia and Japan. But thank you for having me.
Our pleasure.